the day to you all. I say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Ini TV. We are global and social commentators. Have got these two gentle people by my side. He is Dr. Justin Dean and she is Cora Obidi. Both of them used to be husband and wife. Now they are fully divorced. So the reason why we are making this is because for the past 8 months, they have been trending on the social network. This is probably one of the most spoken divorce in the history of the social network. Almost everybody was involved. It got to a stage that it even got to be an international debate. There were a lot of people on Cora's Obidi's side, and there were a lot of people on Justin Dean's side. But finally, they are divorced. And Cora Obidi came out 2 days back to celebrate that she has finally gotten the divorce. Justin Dean, on the other hand, said, fine, he's happy that the divorce finally went through, but he's not going to celebrate because he thinks divorce is more or less like a failure. Two people not able to sustain their marriages. So he is saying he does not have any cause to celebrate, although he is happy. And a lot of people have implied into it a lot of things. For example, a lot of people have said Nancy Umeh, that's the elder sister to Cora, was responsible for the breakup. A lot of people have also said that Cora Obidi used Justin. And after using Justin, he dumped Justin. Others have said both of them look to be very happy together. Probably an external factors was responsible for their breakup. Probably the social media that have given them a lot of fame. These are things we will discuss as we go on. Where, first of all, I want to say something. Nancy Ome has come up and beginning to show communications chats that he had with Justin in an attempt to tell the world that we have listened to Justin and listening to Nancy Ome. And part of us, we are not saying Nancy Ome is responsible for the breakup, but part of us, anything we think Nancy Ome could have done a little bit more, could have gone that little bit extra to save this marriage. She could have displeased herself, go a little bit further to save this marriage. Because it looked as if Justin Dean turned to her. Whatever was happening, when Justin Dean could no longer be able to communicate to Cora Obidi, he turns to Nancy Ome. And what did Nancy Ome do? In one occasion, Nancy Ome said he blocked Justin Dean because she herself was getting stressed up with their fights. Fine, every man got his life to live. We are not saying Nancy Ome is responsible for this divorce, but we are saying that if she has done a little bit more, for example, why would she block Justin Dean? Even if Justin Dean is giving her all the stress in the world, she should have tried as much as possible to make their issues her own. Because, like Africa, we are one big family. Africans, we believe in extended family. We try as much as possible to settle issues like this when they come up. But don't forget, this is why we will not totally blame Nancy Ome. Cora Obidi is a younger sister to Nancy Ome. And Cora Obidi is more or less like the breadwinner. We've seen a situation where Nancy Ome have told Cora, for example, the way she dressed, Nancy Ome said, I for one would not dress like that. But she does not really have the willpower. It's logical to change another adult. So she played along with her sister. She could not really come out and tell her sister what she should do because she's an adult. From the look of things, she did try to talk to her sister, but her sister was like that. So she have to leave it. And she did also try to Justin, and Justin was bent that Cora should listen to him. And we've had cases from both Cora and Nancy Umeh that Justin usually threatening Cora with divorce. And if you're not careful, I'm going to divorce you. If you're not careful, I'm going to divorce you. Nancy Umeh even said that they've had this fight for over 2 years. So probably that was why she was tired. And she no longer want to mediate. She wanted them to go separate way, but in a very civic way. Remember, Nancy Umeh said she told Justin Dean, get a lawyer and do the right thing. So it's like she gave up trying to mediate for these two people. And we will not blame her too much. She got enough and she said, okay, if that is what you guys want, let it be. But we think if she has gone a little extra, we are not obligating her to go a little bit extra. But we are saying if she has done a little bit extra, she was probably this marriage will have been married, saved, divorce. We are not saying that. So another thing that we also learn from this is also we should be careful when we are going out with somebody. The things you don't like about her, you let her know. Justin Dean did not let Cora Obidi know that I don't like you coming out half naked. She did not. And probably he felt that if I could change her and try as much as possible that she involved as a therapist, a massage therapist, probably I will be able to draw her from the social media. But he forgot that the social media was Cora Obidi's thing. You cannot remove her from social media. Even of lately, she has improved a little on the way she dresses, probably because the lawyers have spoken to her. She has improved a little. So Cora Obidi is somebody that is head bent. She wants to do what she wants. So I am not sure that Cora Obidi used Justin Dean. It's just that both of them were really in love, and Justin Dean gave a moral support to see Cora Obidi succeed. And Cora Obidi responded back by being a loving and a caring wife. But I think what really happened was probably the family, because she was the breadwinner. Justin Dean wanted as much as possible to let her know we Africans, we are different from European, even though he came out to say that he believed in the family setup. Because even when Nancy came, the leaked video that came out even shows that Justin Dean was not too happy with Cora. Imagine Justin Dean saying he would prefer the kids to be in a foster home than be with their original mother. That shocked me a lot. But don't forget, Justice Dean said this because he was being provoked. It was the climax of the fight. The leaked video was the climax of the fight. Initially from China, Justice Dean has supported Korea. And even the first video that Justice Dean appeared in China, Korea Obidi made a statement which many women say and act upon that my handbag is coming on my show today. Most women sees their partner like handbag. The handbag has two things. One is positive and one is negative. The positive things about an handbag is it's an essential part of a woman. The second thing about an handbag is it's what women put under their arm. So we can deduce from what Cora said about the handbag. Justin was essential to her. And Justin was was somebody he would put under his handpick, somebody that she would want to control. Remember, when Justin Dean for divorce, Justin Dean did not sue for divorce. He said those words to be able to draw Cora back to him. Maybe that will frighten Cora, and Cora will come running back to him. But from the look of things, he has been repeatedly threatening Cora with that thing. If you don't change your way, I will divorce you. If you don't change your way, I will divorce you. So it got to a stage. Cora now crossed her heart. If you want to go ahead, you go ahead. And when he saw that did not work, he now came to pick the kids. I think about a week after Cora gave birth to Athena, he came to pick the child and did not return them back, thinking Cora will run begging, please give me back my kids. But instead, Cora went straight to the authority to get the authority, the law, to take back those kids. That was how the fight started. So, from the look of things, Cora, she's a very stubborn person. She believed in what she wanted to do and she go about it. She wanted to be Hollywood star. She wanted to be a dancer. She wanted to be a singer. But Justin Dean did not really like that aspect of a dancer or getting into the Hollywood scene. Probably he was trying to protect Cora, but maybe he does it too much because Cora is somebody that if you remove her dancing naked away from her, she is no longer Cora Obini. I'll tell you the truth, not all men will afford to let her go half naked dancing. That's the truth. So that was why we wanted Cora to try as much as possible to work it out with Justin. Because this is a guy who initially accepted it, was ready to go all the way with you, but asking you to do a modification to reduce the kind of explicit content that you put out. Even in Nancy Umeh's conversation, anyway, those were some of the Justin Dean is not as bad as he has painted himself. The thing is that Justin Dean is not a master of the game. He's not a master of social media because he was not able to simultaneously live the social media's life and his action. And Cora was intelligent enough to have kept quiet and let Justin Dean go to the stage and act or play, knowing fully well that everybody is watching. It is normal to make mistakes. Cora has made much more mistake than Justin Dean. But Cora has a way of coming out and saying, I am sorry, I made a mistake, I am a young mom, I'm still learning, And that has something that a lot of people have sympathized with her. And probably that was why she was able to skate through. And another thing, she's a very strong woman too. She's psychologically, she's a strong woman. And that is another factor why she was able to skate through all these trials. Where we now pray, I will ask them that they should calm down now that everybody has gotten what. Justin Dean does not really, if you look at his speech, does not really want this, but it has happened, it has happened. So it's the way forward. Co-parenting with each other. Justin Dean should try as much as possible to pursue his career. That's the second thing that he loves best. In addition to his kids, he has lost Cora, so he should try as much as possible not to lose his career. Where we wish them all the best and all they wish themselves. With that, we've come to the end of this video. If it's the first time you're coming across this channel, we'll ask you to please subscribe. This is Umeh TV. We are global and social commentators. Like and comment. And for our returning subscribers, we say thank you, and thank you. Remember, we love you, but God love you most. And as it is the culture in this channel, we will catch you when we make the next video. Until then, we say adios, choose, au revoir, hasta la vista. Thank you.